What it do, Kripple Krew? EDCwithDBD, disabled but deadly, back with another Tactical Tuesdays. We are a couple of minutes late because after my phone reset, it decided not to let me use my main back camera or my mic, but had to reset it again, and now it's working. So whatever, here we go. I hope everybody's week has started off very well. I do want to give a huge shout out to Henry G, Ground Fog, Marco, and Tristan. They were the first 4 in the chat yesterday before my chat reset earlier. Now I am going to scroll up to the top, and we're going to say hello and what's up to Mick Effin Ranger, member Kripple Krew Inc. in there early, as was Mud, member Kripple Krew Inc. Miranda Keith, member Kripple Krew Inc. Lurking and working, I appreciate you. There's that Henry G. The Jake, what's up, my man? We got BJD, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, brethren? How you feeling today? I see a lot of people on that vertical side. Don't forget, we have a horizontal live going right now as well. You can see the whole screen. Been battling a nasty cold all week. I know. I hope you're feeling better, my brother. Deacon Legs, what's up, homie? Good to see you. Hope you're having a killer day. Lots of vitamin C and T. Yay. Don't forget that honey. Honey in the tea really helps. Sean Bats, what's up? How you doing, homie? Fabster Run, my man, coming in with that immediate €2 super chat. We're going to hit him with a Catsu Genkai acoustic salute. This is one of his designs. You guys know I'm digging these. I just showed you the Kage. This is the Yoru. I appreciate you, brother. Here it is by the mic. Man, that front flipper, every single time, it is tuned so perfectly, brother. Good to see you, my brother from the Netherlands. Don and Chris Lowry, what's going on? That's right, I'm Mike Lowry. Mike Lowry. Clint Crosby, what it do, homie? David Giudici, what's up? As per usual, starting on that vertical side. Don't forget, folks, if you are in the vertical chat, stab that effing like button before you pop over to the horizontal, where you can see my whole mat and chat with the rest of the crew. What's up? Good to see you, Jason Cox. He is at work right now, so like Miranda Keith, if he doesn't tag everyone, it ain't because he don't love you, it's because he's trying to get that bag. Yo, does anybody else have sound? Because it shows me that my mic is working. Boss Beast, my homie from the Netherlands, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it was tripping it right in the beginning. Tree, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? Yeah, you know what? I had some people, because it's funny. Of course, I dropped my review and Neves dropped his the same day. And I had people pop into my chat or into my comments and they're like, yo, Neves said don't buy this. It's a bad design. And I replied, no, it is not a bad design, though it may be poor placement of the stop pin. The knife is rather dope. And for $54, I told him that if this was your only knife, if you were only ever going to buy one knife and you were going to sharpen it until you couldn't sharpen it anymore, this might not be the knife for you. But if you're like most of us and you like a dope ass design and you carry multiple knives and rotate through a bunch of different knives, how often are you sharpening each individual knife? You might lay back the edge, put your own edge on it once, and then keep it sharp and stropped for quite a while if you're rotating knives. So for $54, and I can't judge the premium. I haven't handled the premium. I know Catsu's quality is insane. I know their edges are phenomenal. Their heat treats are really good. I'm sure that carbon fiber and mother of pearl, he said that was done beautifully. I don't sharpen each individual knife very often. I strop in between, but I rotate knives so often that I don't sharpen very much. And if that's you, this is well worth $54. Awesome. Want a Kershaw Remnant on Barbie show. That's dope. Hell yeah. That's crazy cool, homie. Scooter Johnson, my man. What's up? Neves, never heard of her. She sounds hideous. Yeah. You know, yeah. And I even had people say, watch Neves' video. I'm sure you'll change your opinion. I'm like, I already saw his video. I don't base my opinion solely on what Neves Knives says. Mrs. Deadly, member of Kripple Krew Inc., the sexiest member of Kripple Krew Inc. You know me, I've been loving this Yoru with the Blackwash blade. She's a big fan of the Kage with that beautiful satin. You know, she loves her some purple and shiny. By the way, folks, Mrs. DBD now has an Instagram account. If you want to follow Mrs. DBD, it is Mrs. 2_DBD. You'll see the same picture you see for her profile here. If you want to give her a follow, folks, she's dropping knife pictures and such as well. So please give her a follow on Instagram. That'd be really dope. I appreciate you, homie. I think it's a phenomenal design. I thought the FerraMonster Glideman was damn near. It had so much going for it. I've liked the Glideman, but it had so much going for it, and yet just needed some tweaks. These bearings are the snappiest in any of the Glidemen. The inset liner lock goes with it very well. Getting rid of that flipper just perfects the ergos to me. And I'm biased, of course, because it's my first collaboration. But I appreciate that, David. I really love it. Kane Miranda, member of Kripple Krew Inc., dropping the badass emojis. What it do? Mrs. Deadly still on that vertical side. Sever 7, what's up, homie? Over on the horizontal side. Good to see you, my brother. I have over like 20 knives with stop pin, same placement. Yeah, true that. You know, like I said, I rotate through knives so much that if I can get a couple of sharpenings out of it, it's going to serve me for a long time. This D2 with Catsu's heat treat, gonna hold that edge. As long as you keep it stropped every once in a while, you're gonna be gravy. One time, and then you only need to strop it every now and then. Exactly. Exactly. See, everybody's agreeing. Yeah, a strop helps so much because you can keep a well heat treated blade sharp for quite a while with the strop. Jesse, member of Kripple Krew, ain't checking in from the wet side. Oh yeah, by the way, folks, we was gonna talk about this. Well, let's show it real quick, actually. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Give me 1 sec. We are gonna show that. I can't believe they're not already sold out. But right now, you can get what Mrs. Deadly got me for our 25th anniversary next month. Mrs. Deadly today got me my Grail slip joint. The ABW Slipjoint, American Blade Works, made in the USA, Magna Cut, and with the new textured titanium. I am so excited. This has been on my Grail list for a long time. Mrs. Deadly got it for me today. I think that is a crazy price for USA made Magna Cut titanium. Small batch. This has been the very top slip joint on my Grail list for a long time. And you can still get them for $160. You can sizzle that shit right now. And or get that coming. I am so stoked to finally have one on the way. I even have a custom made slip joint from Dogwood Creek Leather and lasered by my homie Blue Minotti, ready to go for that ABW. I've been saving this slip specifically until I could get that Grail. And it is on the way. I am well stoked about that, folks. We'll go through this carry in a minute. Blessed EDC, aka Thomas Gates. What it do, my brother? How are you? Robin Dollar, member, Kripple Krew, wink. Mrs. Deadly made it to that vertical side or horizontal side. D2 really does have good edge retention, and Catsu knows how to heat treat. Catsu does OEM work for a lot of knives that you might not even be familiar, might not even know that they do. Catsu does North Mountain Blades, all of their OEM. So if you've ever felt North Mountain Blades edge retention, that's all coming from a Catsu heat treat. $54. I don't care what Neves Knives says. This is an awesome design worth $50. D2 was damn near a super steal just what, 6 years ago? Paying over $100 for D2. It's my favorite budget. One of my top budget seals. I might have more D2 than 14C. It's pretty close. I know I have more D2 than Nitro V or anything like that. I have more D2 than I have 154 CM. I love 154 CM, but I think dollar for dollar, D2 has some of the best edge retention you're going to find in that category. Yeah, Mrs. Deadly obviously has good taste. She's been married to me for almost 25 years. No, she is freaking awesome. David, I see you're still chilling on that vertical side. Of course, you can't stay there. But most of the crew is in the horizontal, homie. It's on your Grail list too. I can't wait to carry it with my lizard tie Whoop, from my left thumb didn't want to work. All of my lizard skin tie from TRM is going to look phenomenal with that ABW with the new diamond milling. I thought the 45-degree mill looked good, but then they dropped that diamond today, and that is going to carry so well with my TRM collection. Scrolling. Yeah, I am so excited. Yeah, Dogwood Creek Leather made that for me. And he also made a Kripple Krew pouch, leather slip that we used for a giveaway with a Rosecraft slip joint. That went to Aldo in South Africa. Our homie from Pickled Steel won that giveaway, and he carries a slip joint in the Kripple Krew Slippy quite a bit. I can't keep up with any of it. We won't got that against it. Nice. I got to get my hand. Yes, you do. I agree. You know, I with the way that the drop happened, the way I thought they were going to be available on the 1st, and they didn't drop until the 6th. And with the way that they were shown on the website, and I've talked to them about this now, but FerraMonster showed them as sold out instead of coming soon. When they're about to drop a knife, when they put it on the website, instead of a coming soon, it shows as sold out until it finally goes live. So I had told people the 1st, they got on, saw it was sold out, and then never went back. I talked to somebody yesterday that was like, congratulations on the sellout. And I'm like, nah, homie, both are still available. And he was like, wait, what? He's like, I went on, they showed sold out. And so he ordered one yesterday because he thought they'd been sold out. I know that the rollout really hurt with that initial launch, because there are probably more people out there thinking these are gone. If you haven't grabbed a FerraMonster Glideman DBD Edition, my first collaboration, these are available. And there still is satin, though they're down to, I think, less than a dozen of the satin. And satin is $99 after code DBD. DLC is only $111 after code DBD. It is a true DLC over 154 cm. I think this is, they nailed everything I asked for on this collaboration. And they are both still available. Kripple Krew. Snap the D2. Grain structure is good and it was hard to break. Yeah, D2 is, it's not meant to be as tough as 14C, but it's going to hold an edge longer. All right. Have a killer day at work, brother. Much love. Appreciate you. Still like that knife with the blue pivot? Yes, that is the Numb Knives N5 prototype. I'll have a full review on this week, and then you can watch for T's 2 cents to have this next. Awesome small channel that's trying to grow. Kelly, my sis, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Yes, you need to get one ordered. Yo, Gareth, my brother from a South African mother. How are you doing today? That gets a double flag salute. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 13 months. Says, how's it, brother? Finally made it. You guys know once you hit 12 months, you get double flagged. You know what? We're going to do a Gareth fifth pocket sized acoustic salute with the Growler XL. I love the sound. It's such a loud thwack on the Growler XL. 9.25 inches of badassery. My largest folder. I got to give that for my brother Gareth. I appreciate your support, and I'm glad you're here, brother. Yeah. You got to get them both. Got to catch them all. Terry, 1931 Leatherworks, member of Kripple Krew Inc. and proprietor of Double Wide EDC. Don't forget, folks, at doublewideedc.com, you can get custom leather work by Terry. You can get slips, you can get sheaths, you can get wallets. If you can make it out of leather, Terry can probably make it. And you can get bolt butter to protect all your gear. Absolutely check out doublewideedc.com. Hopefully, that would be dope, homie. That would be dope if you were able to get both of them. Dwayne effing Letterman, member of Kripple Krew. Dwayne effing Letterman, how you doing today? So I collabed with them on their FerraMonster Glideman. And let me grab the other two real quick. The other two Glidemen. So the original Glideman from FerraMonster was one of their very, very first designs when they launched at the end of 2023. And this was the first premium knife ever sent to me by a company for a review. I was the first person to ever ask FerraMonster for a knife to review after seeing G-Ball drop the very first FerraMonster review ever. I reached out immediately and I was like, yo, any chance you want to work together? I had like 182 subs or something like that. And they sent me a Glideman. I was always a fan of it. I thought the bearings could have been done better on the Glideman. And I always thought that this design did not need the flipper tab. After the original Glideman, or late 2024, they dropped, maybe early last year, they dropped the Glideman CP. It had 154 cm and micarta to bring the price down, cut it in half pretty much. Well, I looked at this and it still wasn't what I thought the Glideman should be. So FerraMonster, been around since 2023. They've dropped, this is either their 11th or 12th model. And this is the first time that they've collabed with anybody. And it's my first collaboration. That means a lot to me. But I took their design. And you know my motto, flipper delete the world and cover it in Ultim. So we got rid of that flipper because this knife does not need it. These bearings have been upgraded since the original Glideman. They're stronger and smoother. Then I told them I wanted inset liners, not full liners. So the liners are perfectly inset. And I wanted it to be the first lefty-friendly Glideman for our lefty brethren. So it is reversible, and I made sure it fits a Lynch Northwest Spyderco wire replacement clip. We threw the DBD logo on the blade or on the lock bar, and I was very, very, very particular in the Ultim, not just the finish, but the milling, the edges. I was very particular about all these edges, the quality of Ultim we used, and it has won over some Ultim haters because this does not feel like plastic. And so my first collaboration, the FerraMonster Glideman DBD Edition, is available right now. And with code DBD, the satin, which we only made 50 of, those are almost gone. The satin is $99. The DLC, we only made 200 of. So $250 total run. And the DLC is only $111 after code Kripple Krew, or code DBD. Code DBD. Titanium backspacer, full PVD hardware on the DLC version. It is a true DLC. And all T8 tie hardware. I'm so happy with how they came out. FerraMonster was the perfect company to collaborate with. Just not just because of our history, but they've been making knives for over 27 years now as an OEM. They just started their own line at the end of 2023. So they were able to nail exactly what I wanted. And I'm so happy with how these turned out. But they are still available if you want to get one, Con. There it is. Right there, my brother Mick Ranger dropping that link. You know what? We're going to pin it. I love... Whoops, I can't pin it from here. I have to pin it from here. Oops. Still helps if I click the right button. Come on, catch up. Catch up, studio. There it is. Pin. Code DBD saves you 10% always at FerraMonster. We'll take a look at that link in just a moment. I want to finish saying what it do. I saw we had some more people dropping in. Terry, switching to 19. Okay. So are we just 1931leatherworks.com now, homie? Steve L. What it do, homie? Lurking, kind of working. If he doesn't say hello, folks, it's because he's half-ass working and he's flipping his DVD Glideman with the other hand. One Moon, what's up? You know, I never, even before I started my channel, I mean, there were some people like G-Ball, whose opinion I valued quite a bit. But still, I didn't listen to any one channel. And now I tend not to watch other people's review of a knife if I know I have it coming in, because I don't want to see their opinion before I give you mine. I don't want my review to be colored by somebody else's opinion. So I don't even watch other reviews on knives that I'm reviewing until after I've dropped mine. And, you know, Neves can say all he wants. I have 2 of these here, and I have been carrying and using them. And this is a dope-ass knife for $54. Understood, homie. Yeah, I don't think it is. He's disappeared. He deleted all Instagram, took everything off the website. It's Dog One, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What's up? Flicking my satin DVD Ultimate Glideman right now and loving it. So happy to hear that, my brother. Yeah, the Glideman, I've always liked as a platform. I mean, that's why I wanted to do to make this my first collab. And next up, a premium version, and working on that with my brother Fabsteron. There will be multiple variants, most likely to include a DBD and Fabsteron collab on one of them. You know, I tried so hard talking to him, trying to, you know, it used to work. He and I used to be tight, but he told me that all of my concern was just performative, and then he deleted everything and bounced. I don't have his number to actually call him, or I would. Yes, yeah, it is so comfortable with that flipper delete. It just locks in, and the action is so good. Whoop. You don't need a flipper. Matt Conklin member Kripple Krew Wink should be getting his today. Tristan should be getting his today. No, nobody should suffer in silence. People, if you're going through something, we've said it before, please reach out. We are here for you. After this stream, if anybody has his phone number, please hit me up on Instagram and send it to me. Dad taxi time. Mud's got alert. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Lone Star Dowboy. Always got ice cold steel. Today it's the Coban and the Sincut Citius. So much better with it. That's the reason you didn't buy one to begin with. Yeah, that flipper was the only thing in the damn way. I like they even had this perfect flat spot that the flipper took up. And not that the flipper didn't work well on all Glideman. It works great. But with a decent like that, why you need it? And then you open up that spot, and it just makes the ergos so much nicer. To me, dude, if this life was easy, we'd all make it through it unscathed. But life is the hardest game we play. It's got the hardest difficulty setting, and there's no going back to a previous save spot. Let's see. Used to flipper tabs will be a learning experience to use a thumb. Yeah. I think you'll be able, this is a good knife to learn the Spidey flick. The middle finger reverse flick. It just feels too good on this knife, and I think you'll be able to learn. Yeah, like on top of everything else. Check out Kane Miranda. He's posting some videos. No, Terry's off of it. Tyler took down all of his Hanks and everything else. The only thing on there is the recall for Mad Wax and a wholesale page for some new Mad Wax, but I don't think he's even going to be doing that. Just goes straight to voicemail. That sucks. Yeah, please do pray for our brother Tyler. Yes. And you know, Garrett is a great one to have on your list because not only is he always there for a chat, but at times, if you get hit at a time that a lot of your U.S. friends are sleeping, that means our brother Garrett is probably awake. You know, dog one, for me, um, I I just really want to share this experience with the Kripple Krew. Like the Kripple Krew was such a huge part of the Glideman DBD process from beginning to end, helping push FerraMonster to want to make it. And now seeing him in Kripple Krew hands is dope. And that is something that I want to keep doing, is sharing designs that I think are worth, that I think are worthwhile with the Kripple Krew. It's not any type of cash grab or shilling thing. It's, I know what I like, and I think that I can help design some dope ass knives. I'm working with a couple of companies, and hopefully we'll also have some original stuff soon. But there is a couple of collabs that I'm lining up with FerraMonster. My next collab that you'll probably see soon, my homeboy Fabsteron asked me to collab with him on his awesome Genkai, and we will be dropping an Ultim Fabsteron and DBD collab Genkai. I am so excited for that project. And it's just dope for me to share my love with the Kripple Krew. And that's really what it's all about for me. Mud has his Kaiser Drop Bear Titanium Arcade Light, the beef, and Kaiser Muskrat on the belt. Man, and that's also why I'll tell you, if I don't like a knife that I'm reviewing, I'll tell you what I don't like about it, and whether or not I think that means that it's, I don't want to say worth purchasing, but if I think that like the knife is well made, even if I don't like the design, I can say what I don't like about it. But if you like the design, then, grab what you love. But if I don't, I'm not going to shill for any company. And if I feel something I don't like, y'all know. There's no point in me just getting one more affiliate sale if it means people are buying shit they don't like. Yeah, great for the Spidey flick. Karen's Swiss Army knife with nail cutter, Elementum, Swiss Tech Winzig, Gerber Dime, Flex Companion, and the Roxxon Phantom. Yay, yay, yay. Stephen Parks, what's going on? I appreciate you, homie. All of my flannels come from Dixon. I pretty much wear Dixon year round because I have flannels and I have their bamboo long sleeves for warmer days. I am a massive Dixon fan. This one here is the Hatebreed collab, specifically the Perseverance. They've done a bunch of Hatebreed collabs, the band Hatebreed and Dixon, and I have two of them. But all of my flannels are Dixon flannels. This one here is 4 years old at least. It's been washed many times. It's been through some really crap weather on a bike, and they stay looking good. You might pay 50, 60 bucks for a Dixon flannel, but they last me years. And I wear them every freaking day. I would love, when my channel gets bigger, to do a DBD Dixon collab. Because if you saw my closet, that's really all I wear. I even have 3 of the Dixon jackets. They look like a flannel, but they are so freaking warm crazy warm. I have one of the quilted and two of the Sherpas. I'm a huge Dixon fan. What it do, T? I was just talking about you a little bit ago. Folks, that's my homie T. He's the one that's going to have this prototype next. Make sure you're following my boy T, not only for Numb Knives content, but other stuff as well. But you are going to see Numb Knives on T's channel before they go live, just like you'll see him here. He also has the N1 Cornerstone. Yeah, check out T's 2 cents. Faux show. T, you know you can drop your link. You're currently in the vertical stream. If you want, the pinned comment has the horizontal stream where you can see the entire mat, and that's where most of the Kripple Krew is. But check out my boy T on Kripple Krew. There's Garrett's Instagram, not only for cool content, but you can always reach out to him. I appreciate that, Dog One. You know, I've seen it happen the same way with Neebs. Look at Brian, BEDC, the Be Sexy. He knew exactly what he wanted in a knife because he'd handled so many. I do really, not this knife, but on a future model, hope to have a collab with Numb Knives. That would be really dope. Y'all should hit up Numb on Instagram and let him know you'd love to see a DBD collab. We can get a pinch lock working next. This is a Mackie fidget spinner in Ultim. It comes with Ultim balls or steel. And it just spins and spins and spins. This was actually gifted to me by Lefty EDC because he knows how much I love Ultim. I wanted one of these, but I wasn't going to drop over $100 on a fidget spinner when I'd never really had one before. But I love this one. Like, it is so well balanced. Plus, it's very easy to take apart and swap out the bearings or swap out the balls to the steel. But it'll just keep going. I love that spinner. Thomas Gates renewing his membership to Kripple Krew Inc. I appreciate you, brother. Welcome to the crew. Let's do a Growler XL salute. By the microphone. Oh, so loud. I appreciate your support, brother. You just got the fleece line jacket. Yeah, they're so warm. Dixon stuff is awesome. Fred the Lug checking in on the vertical side. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? Good to see you. Yeah, Dixon is absolutely the best. Worth the money. They didn't have the size. They go. Some of the designs go very quickly with Dixon. I used to wear an XL, which is one of the ones that sells out really quickly. I wear a large now after my surgeries and my eating habits completely having to change. I dropped 55 pounds. And so I wear a large now. And they still sell out pretty quickly. But yeah, especially the ones like the really dope red and gold ones. I would know that all of my biker family all across the country, there's thousands and thousands of us in the red and gold. looking to get those same colors. And the typical biker size between extra or large and 2X, all those sizes sell out quickly. You'll see certain ones that other motorcycle families like, and if there's certain colors, other MCs will pick up a ton of them. So those sizes go quickly. You know it. It's all I wear. Why can I not get the prototype next? I need it. There we go. Welcome to the horizontal stream. You're still in the horizontal, or you're still in the vert, Judici. I appreciate that, though. Hit that like button. There's T2 Cents over on the horizontal side, dropping his link. I'm going to check that real quick. I want to see what our brother is up to real quick. Let me pop that channel up. 67. Come on, folks. We got to get T up to 100. We got to get him up to 100. Now, today's stream probably isn't going to be big enough to get him to 100, but we can get him there by the end of March for sure. I know we can. Bluminati effing Ninja, member of Kripple Krew Inc. My brother, how are you? It is fun. It is a fun proto. Like, I love the pinch lock on a fifth pocket size. I get that he wants to have a flipper tab, so this is the first one with a flipper tab. But I did tell him as soon as I got it, and this hasn't gone to production yet, that this flipper tab is too low. The way it's angled, it's too low. It needs to be brought up higher relative to the pivot, because as soon as I press it, it's gone. And so you really have to just touch the end of it with a light switch on the very end for it to work. It does work if you know it, but if this was higher, the geometry would make it flip so much easier. And even though that would bring this back slightly, your full grip is using that choil anyway. So you would still get your 4-finger purchase, no refund, or full purchase, no refund is what homeboy says. Adding some jimping. I also recommended that this front flipper go 2 to 3 jimps taller, because right now I can easily catch it with a rollover. But you have to be a good front flipper to work as to use your thumb on it, or to get that reach around. Like, I can do it, but if this was a little taller, it would be so much easier. Just 2 jimps. All it needs is 2 more jimps. And then that front flipper is money. And there's room for it in the design, because we have a mid-length backspacer, but we have room to go 2 jimps further this way. That would also add just a little bit more for your thumb if you were back here. The pinch lock feels great on this. It's scalloped well, so very easy to get to. And those double detent balls, the 2-ball system feels so good when you break the detents. If this flipper was taller and this flipper was taller, money. I did talk to him about the pocket clip. Way too tight, but he was already working on that. This has already been corrected. And other than that, I love this. And this will be, when it's done, one of my favorite 5th pocket little big knives for sure. Like, I like this. This is little native side, like feeling good. Plus, you're gonna have that wicked Riot hollow grind. Gonna be a dope design this summer. Appreciate you, David. Carrying the Venom and the green. Be sexy. It is sexy. Be sexy. 100. The original Hatebreed the other day. Nice. The original Hatebreed CD. Hopefully you saved most of your stuff from the water. Vicky, what is up? Welcome. Or yeah, Vicky Secretary. I probably said that last name wrong, but that's okay. Welcome, Vicky, to the Kripple Krew, carrying the Rocktoll Jinar. Oh, Rocktoll Jinar versus next to Fletcher Max. I personally like the Jinar better. The Rocktoll Jinar is my most carried multi-tool, and I have two of them. I like it so much I have two of them. I have one that I put the S35 VN blade on myself, and I have one that I ordered with the S35 VN blade. I also carry the Gen R Lite a lot, and I love it. I personally recommend Rocktoll over Nextool. I mean, they're both good companies, but you asked my opinion, and I will say Rocktoll every day of the week, twice on Sunday, versus Nextool. You can use code EDCwithDBD to save 10% on your Rocktoll order if you would like. But you said used. The Gen R has my favorite tool set. I love everything that they did with this. I love the scissors. I think this is the best multi-tool under $100. I appreciate that. I hope your day is going well. Yeah, down at the high school looking at the sheep. Yeah, the flex system is great. Absolutely. There's Fred the Lugs channel. Make sure you give him a follow. My homie has one of the most insane knives collection and does more for this community and reviewers than you know. There's probably there's got to be hundreds of videos on KnifeTube from different reviewers that were all made possible thanks to Fred the Lug sending knives their way. So huge shout out. Absolutely give my brother a follow if you want to see some nutty knives. Used to do SEO, and that has become big business now. Aries, my brother, working on some blades. Good to see you. Hope you're having a killer day. Lagatha says, what it do? That's my Aries EDC Spike, named Lagatha, the prettiest shield maiden who ever was. I carry her more than any other knife right on my belt. And on the, are you talking about the numb? It's just like you can't push button it because it doesn't have enough travel before it opens. And if you try to go deep, it just has, it doesn't break the detent right either. It does not feel like the other methods of deployment. It's not snappy at all like them. And what I have to do is I have to catch it right on the end of it to whip it out. I know it now. So I never have an issue with it failing anymore. I don't, whoop, that was my hand writing it. But when I first got it, I failed it a bunch of times trying to figure out how. And so there is absolutely improvement that could be made there that would make, I mean, a small change would make a massive difference. You could even keep the same angle if you wanted. Just bring the whole thing higher relative to the center point of this pivot so that there is more momentum built up by the time it hits the scale. Yes, exactly. Those that caught me mentioning a sticker pack I sent to Zach stuff that went to Guam is now in Hawaii. Yo, it's getting a better vacation than you have ever, I think, Kelly. Kurt White, my man. Good to see you. That'd be dope. That would be a big help. I use ChatGPT right now to try to help because I don't know anything about that. And so I type my description, what I want for a video, into ChatGPT. I still come up with the descriptions that you're seeing. I just have ChatGPT give me like the SEO first paragraph. I've just started trying doing that, but I also have it do like front and back end tags for me based off of the video. And I've been trying to use that. I still use my own titles and such. I just use it for tags to try to help with SEO. You could say it's sunshine and rainbows, but it's a dumpster. Oh no. Are you serious, Blue? What the shit, brother? Are you all right? Yeah, you never know when they're going to buck you off. I bet, homie. Like, one way or another, they're going to find Blue. They're going to get Blue. One way or another. Oh, Bass Beast has moved on from dinner to the whiskey time. He's here to chat. Joe to the K. Yeah, Rocktoll is great. I use them a lot. Byberry makes a good product. I've compared their version of the SK5 to the SK5. Byberry seems to make a good tool. I just prefer Rocktoll. I like the people that I deal with. I like their tools. I've never had bad luck with them. I've given a lot away. Chicken Pie Steak, what it do, homie? Welcome back. Checking in from Central Cali. Good to see you. Brown Sugar, what's up, sis? Member of Kripple Krew Inc. I hope y'all having a killer day. Knife collection grew so fast last year. I am so beyond needing one extra storage box. My knife collection has exploded since I became a knife reviewer. Not just knives that companies have sent to me, for a review, like the Flytanium theory. I really, really like the theory. But also knives that I have bought from people in the community and got stupid deals on, trades with a lot of people in the community, and I've even received gifts from you guys in the Kripple Krew. My knife collection has exploded. Mrs. Deadly has been buying me some amazing blades. She just got me the ABW Slippy for our upcoming 25th anniversary, and I'm wild excited about that one. You know, I try to give away at least half of what I get sent to me beyond the stuff that is sent in specifically for giveaway. Like, I definitely don't keep every knife that I'm given. I try to give them to you because you guys are the reason I get them. But my collection has exploded. Oh, shizzle. Rachel Jordan, member Kripple Krew Inc. What's up, sis? Rocks on Flex Companion. Yes, I do like the Rocks on Flex series. I have all three. I have the multi-tool, the companion, and the mini. And I love being able to set them up for carry. I used the mini as part of my flying EDC because I removed all the blades and I turned it into a knife repair kit, plus, because I put the T8 and the T6 in there, plus the can opener, bottle opener, and then I had a package opener on here. Plus, of course, you get the driver, the toothpick, and tweezers for my trip. Flying to Arizona, I had no issues. Security on the way back, TSA took and threw away my package opener. And I left that out for the moment just to show you guys. But the nice thing is it's so easy when you get home just to throw another tool in there. But I had knife repair kit with me, plus tweezers, plus toothpick, and a driver on the plane. I could have this. I also brought on the plane, just while we're talking about it, I brought a removable utility blade holder. I have blades. I'm going to throw them back in here. I just haven't yet, so I can show how I traveled. I needed to do a quick video on it. But this gave me something to fidget with. Button lock utility. Plus, if you get where you're going, and let's say maybe you don't even have a checked bag, and so you can't check a knife. But I did check a bag with a bunch of knives. But let's say my luggage didn't arrive. It got lost. It didn't arrive when I did. I can stop at the nearest truck stop, hardware store, most gas stations. I can stop Walmart. I can stop anywhere, grab a cheap pack of utility blades, and then I have a pocket knife on me. If you're flying and you don't have a checked bag, there's so many, of these, every brand now seems to have their own. I like this one because the button lock, it's very fidgety. Even without a blade in it, it's mad fidgety. And when I get where I'm going, I can slap a blade in and I have a knife. EDC, when you're flying, definitely different. But I like the Flex series for being able to set it up exactly the way you want. If you're talking about the flipper tab, placement 100% matters. Geometry matters with the opening just as much as detent and lock. A great detent can be ruined by a flipper tab with crappy geometry. Bulldog Smith Farms, what it do, my man? How you doing today, Daniel? You're a member of Kripple Krew Inc. on your other channel, on your other account. But what's up, Bulldog? No whiskey, only drinking on Saturdays, cutting back. Yeah, evidently you're going to be rich. It's just math. Eventually, it's got to turn around. Don't even have enough knives to justify a box. Like I said, my collection has exploded. I have more than 25 Ultim knives. Just Ultim. I've probably got around the same in titanium. My knife collection has really exploded. I need to do an inventory and I need to do some collection videos because it has changed so much. I think the last Ultim collection the last Ultim collection video I did, I might have been at 11 or 12 knives. Now we've got more than double that just in our Ultim. So I need to update. Lakeside, what's up, Brando? Congratulations on the Glideman collab. I appreciate you. I am really, really happy with how my first collaboration turned out. And so far, the Kripple Krew has been digging them as well. These are still available, folks. Brando, he is driving, so he can't tag everybody, but he says hello. Lurking and waiting for the mailman. Like, where is my DBD? Show more on the little. Are you talking about the Flex series? Can't tag everyone on mobile threads going fast, says Rachel, but she says hello and she loves you again. Gary says don't be lazy. Yeah, fly to a dollar store, buy a paring knife. Like, you got to make sure, you got to have a plan for a blade. Cody, what's going on? Welcome. Hope you're having a killer day. You are currently on the vertical side, which is absolutely fine for you to chill there if you like. But if you want to see my entire mat and chat with the rest of the Kripple Krew, the horizontal stream is where it's at. That link is in the pinned comment of the vertical. Welcome, homie. I'm building some, like I have 3 knives from Damn Designs Osiris line that I use frequently, especially the smaller one. I like them a lot. And I do have my wicked, feel good, or living good Forge custom kitchen knife that I won. And this thing is a beast. This is the sharpest knife I've ever used in the kitchen. So useful. The Deadly Daughter loves this knife. Whenever she cooked, she wanted it. And when she came back for her winter break, she wanted to cook us dinner. The first thing she said is, "Where's the good knife?" She won't use any other knife in the kitchen now that I got this one. A custom kitchen knife really does make a difference. But even the Osiris knives that I have are way better than any knives I had in sets prior. I use the Osiris a lot. The main one that I use from that line, made by Damn Designs, is the paring knife. This one, and this is one that, like, if you had a Kydex sheath, you could even carry this on you. So thin and slicey. But I really like this one in the kitchen. I have the 2 larger knives as well. But it makes a big difference for show. Yeah, need to wake up at 5 a.m. That is hard if you drink, for sure. Get those badass emojis right there. And folks, if you want to get your Kripple Krew gear, hats, t-shirts, hoodies, beanies, mugs, flags, you can get Kripple Krew gear. You can get gear with the Disabled but Deadly logo. Show your disabled but deadly press status loud and proud. You can even get that DBD logo on your gear. This is the one that I use that will be used on all DBD knives. You can get DBD gear, Kripple Krew gear at the Kripple Krew Gear Corner. Thank you for dropping that link, my brother. That was a Living Good Forges custom kitchen knife. He's on Instagram. Let me pull it up real quick. Oh, and I haven't checked. We probably got a bunch of carries. Yes, I do have a bunch of carries from you guys to share. We will get to that in a moment, folks. I'm going to share Living Good real quick. Search Living Good. Okay, it's changed. It's Living Good Grindhouse now. I'm going to share this. Why can't I just share this from here? Oh, here we go. And then I'll share the screen after I drop this link. Oh, I'm not going to put a K for that one. I almost did K customs with a K until I looked at the rest of what I was typing and decided not to. You'll see why. But let's share that Instagram account real quick. And then I got some carries we're going to have to share. But he makes different styles of blade. That is my knife. That's the knife that I have as it. Nope. That one's a little bit bigger. He did the same thing. I thought that one. Yeah, these are wicked. Oh, yeah. Nope, that one's not mine. That's a similar style. Cleaver. That's trippy. But beautiful blades that work so well in the kitchen. Whenever you see one of these, try to win it. It is so worthwhile. Catch up on the chat right quick. Cody made it to the horizontal side. Had some black and chicken and threw in some Alfredo. Ooh, that sounds good. Badass emojis. Yeah, you got it right after and put up 100. Yes. That's awesome. Now, it hit 100 while we were on the live. I saw it. One might have dropped after, like YouTube might have scrubbed a sub, but it hit 100 while we were live. It hit 101. Now, come on, hit the right button, DVD. All right, let's. I haven't shown them in a while. I used to show them more, but Damn Designs is changing up what he's doing with the Osiris line, and he sold them at crazy low prices. So I haven't shown them as much because you can't get them, but I really should show it more. Custom kitchen knife is such a game changer. Let's take a look at some of these Kripple Krew carries. I know y'all are gonna have them stacked ass pockets. One Moon. Hell yeah, chicken fried steak. Following our homeboy Bulldog Smith Farms. Here is our homie. Let's drop this. One Moon's set up right now with that beautiful null knives. Look at that axial. And look at these wicked blades he's working on. Here's some of the profiles. Ooh, I like that poonage. I really like this claw that he's got working on right now. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Come on, Blue. You know, I've heard when it rains, it pours. But this is like a Cat 5 hurricane at this point, homie. Yeah, that's a little small for you, Gareth. Gareth Scary. Ooh, look at, he's got the Leatherman charge. He's got that Woobin. You know I'm a big fan. I got mine right here. The Expo. We've got a pickled steel Warhog. We got a pickled steel Blood Eagle. I have the prototype of this knife. We have a Chop 2 and A-bar, maybe. Homeboy T's 2 cents. Look at that beautiful psyop. And that is a fantastic shot of the psyop. Again, folks, don't forget to follow my boy T's 2 cents. His YouTube is growing, and he's going to be dropping some sick content coming up. Y'all don't want to miss it. I went over here for something. I don't remember what I came over to the knife box for, but I'll go ahead and flick a psyop just because. Oh, I was going to show my pickled steel Blood Eagle prototype. That's what I was going to do. I'll show that after we're done. I'm going to put that out because I haven't shown that in a little bit. Let's move you, and let's keep looking at carries. We got Kelly with the beautiful Clydesdale. We got a custom bug out. And a Griffin modded by Paul Might. Okay, that's what that is. That is sick. Love the Rogo Hank. Got a Kelly skull for show. Yeah, where'd it go? I thought Mrs. Deadly sent me a photo. There it is. I was going to say, I saw photos coming in from Mrs. Deadly. Wiggle butt. She's getting a manicure today. Saint, you just chilling. Boz Beast. Oof. Got a homeboy. Fabster Runs Trivisa Scarn. Very limited production, still available. We have the FerraMonster Glideman DBD Edition limited production, still available. The Titanium Sheepdog. And an AD 20.5. Killer carry. Yep. The G5 is in my pocket. There it is. And the Expo, always with me as well. Awesome flashlights. Make sure I don't miss anybody. I think we're gravy. Let me just stop sharing this for a moment. Yeah, I think we caught up for the moment. Awesome carries, Kripple Krew. Kelly up to 340. Yay. I don't know who makes that Griffin, but I think it's dope. I haven't really liked the Cold Steel Warhammer and Walkabout stick. I want the Irish Blackthorn cane. The faux Irish Blackthorn cane. Make sure you send my brother Garrett as well. Folks, when you see these links that are dropped during the live streams, just give them a click and see if you're already following them. There's so many people out here that, I started to regret it as soon as I clicked it, but luckily it was clean. I forgot to ask ahead of time. Normally I'm smarter. I'm like, yo, is this one that can be opened on the live? 6 of each ready for heat treatment. Hell yes. That is dope. Yeah, you gotta watch a video, watch a short, leave a comment, drop a like, and it'll help keep that. Fused C5 to C7 front and back after multiple fusel surgeries. Yeah, this is my pickled steel Blood Eagle prototype. This went around, and I was the first one in the States to get to review it. And the first thing I said was it needed a wave feature and a reversible clip. The production version that Gareth has that wave feature and the reversible clip. Yeah, fun times, isn't it? But thanks to Aldo and my homegirl Kelly White, I have the Blood Eagle prototype, and I really like it. One thing that I liked about the Blood Eagle, and this is what sucks about Pickled Steel not being able to bring their stuff to the US at the moment. This hawkbill is one of the most comfortable I've ever felt for regular EDC tasks. The way this knife is designed, the hawk, it doesn't curve too sharply, but it puts that point exactly where I want it, that tip, exactly where I want to cut. And this is comfortable in this utility grip, very comfortable. So it's not just a beef jerky Avenger knife. It is also one that was actually useful for a lot of EDC tasks. You can see there's a bunch of glue on this. This thing is phenomenal as a package opener. Yeah, my second fusel went so bad they had to do an emergency surgery, front and then back, after they pulled out the front that had been done. But I mean, all we can do is keep moving on. Kripple Krew helps with that for sure. Having a great support system like Mrs. Deadly and my family and the Kripple Krew, you can move on from anything. If you haven't yet, yeah, to destroy anything that's in its way. Yes. And I love how, a hawkbill is going to pull itself into the material. It's just going to keep pulling itself deeper. Hey, so it goes, right? We can give up or we can move on. And I prefer moving on. It did, allow me the time and opportunity to start reviewing knives. So I look at that as a blessing for show. I mean, take your blessings where you get them. Yeah, this is a wicked cool knife. The action is so good. Wicked sharp. Crazy lockup. All of the jimping on the frame locks you in so well. I got this on a trade from Kelly, and she did have it with the upgraded entropic finish, tab and pocket clip. But it was a very bright entropic. And this is the first lightning style or entropic finish I've seen that I really like, because it's so muted that to me it looks like an oil spill. And I put the original bronze hardware back on it, and I love the way it looks with the bronze hardware. Nice, nice. Yeah, you know, when I had my first neck surgery, my surgeon warned me that it was my first neck surgery. That once you start having neck surgeries, it won't be your last, because of the pressure that it puts above and below the hardware on your spine. Now, I may have put off my second one a lot longer if I didn't break my neck again, but, you know, life is what it is. Man, my prayers go out to you, homie. That is really tough. But it is good that you got to spend that time with her for sure. Carry my derecho every day if it wasn't so thin. Yeah, the Brian the Sharp by Design derecho is a sick design. Which surgery are you getting next? The Kripple Krew, a hernia. Oh, yay. I had a double hernia surgery, but I was so little I don't remember it. That's no bueno. I watched my dad go through his, get the net put in. Yeah. Yeah. Kripple Krew is such a fitting name, isn't it? Isn't it, folks? And like I said before, even those of us that are in here that may not have any physical issues, we all a little mental. Some more than others. Yeah, March 41st. I've never been able to celebrate March 41st. No, that's awesome, David. Congrats on the fight. Keep it up. Joe Isabella, member of Kripple Krew Inc., checking in on the vertical side. Yeah, sure, Gareth. Gareth is like some of us that are lucky that they don't commit people as often as they used to, you know? Something they should bring back, though. We need more of that. But I'm going to go get some more water real quick. I figured you meant 31st, homie. I'm just messing with you. I'm going to give this a spin and go get some water. I'll be right back. Also, might as well take a vitamin shot while I'm here. Like drink shot, not injection shot. That'd be weird. Love you, baby.
Didn't those pictures come out cute?
They did.
She loves when I take them.
All right. On my way back, crew. I always forget at first that I have the microphone on my hat and I can still talk to you while I'm walking around. All right. Normal people don't flick knives constantly, feel crippled if they don't have a knife on them. True that, true that. There is no more naked feeling than that of a knife nut who left the house without a knife. Like I told you guys, as soon as I pulled my luggage off of the conveyor belt at the airport in Arizona, I flew to Tucson last month and early this month. No, it was at the end of last month that I flew. But as soon as I landed, I grabbed my luggage off. I walked like 10 feet away to this little mid-height wall, threw my luggage on top of there, opened it up, and started knifing up. I put Lagatha on my belt. I threw each of the DBD Glideman in a pocket. I had, 4 or 5 knives on me before I walked out of the airport because I hate going without it. Oh, that's no bueno, Thomas. I think I did now. Shit, she's back. Joe Isabella popping over to that horizontal side to check out with the rest of us. Yeah, I don't have a phobia against needles, but I have started to develop one against being in hospitals and doctors' offices because they've jacked me up too many times. I had no hip problems until they decided to take a bone graft from my hip, even though they didn't need to. They could have used the material from my neck. Took a bone graft from my hip and it didn't heal well. Now I have constant hip issues. I have turned around and went back home to grab a knife when I forgot it. Oh, 100%. Like, it is very, very hard for me to forget a knife because, like, the first thing I do is a neck knife is one of the first things I put on when I'm getting dressed. Today's neck knife is the Tack Knives Mini Marlin. By the way, folks, this is a reminder. The Tack Knives code is changing. Right now, you can go to Tack Knives and save 20% with my discount code. Starting March 1st, it's going to become 10% discounts across the board. 20% was an unsustainable discount, and he's done it for 2 years, and he already keeps his prices low. Shane is an awesome dude, but these mini Marlins are one of my favorite little budget EDC fixies in a while. Just had a huge one in your knee recently. Ugh. Yeah, white coat's in it for show. But I carry this one on my neck quite a bit. But it also came with an awesome sheath that allows you to control the depth, to drop it in a pocket, to carry it in your waistband if you don't have a belt. And it comes with a mini Tech Lock style clip as well. You can get it with the dual flat grind and the brown micarta. You can get the black with the compound grind, or you can get a blue micarta with the compound grind. And these are like $52 after my code. They're 48 or $52. They're right at that $50 mark. I can't remember if it's 48 or 52 after code EDC with DBD 20, all lowercase. That code is going to be changing to an easier to remember code later on, but right now it is EDC with DBD 20, all lowercase, and you can get 20% off on all Tack Knives. The Mini Marlin, wicked knife. You guys know how much I love the full-size Marlin and thought they needed an EDC size version. He nailed it, and this will probably be the only run. Shane is such a perfectionist, and he went through multiple OEMs to get these right, and he doesn't think he's going to bother making another batch just because of the headaches to get them to where he wanted. Dope little EDC fixie, so useful. Either neck knife, pocket dropper, waistband, inside the waistband for concealed, full-sized handle so I can get a full 4-finger grip on it. Wicked, wicked cool. This has become my main neck knife lately. And again, 48 or 52 bucks after my code, one or the other. For now, there will be more on March 1st. 52, thank you, Kelly. $52 after my code. Folks, I want to remind y'all, if you weren't here early in the stream, Mrs. Deadly now has an account on Instagram. And she's going to be taking knife pictures and sharing as well. It is Mrs. 2_DBD. I'm going to show and share her profile. Oh, and then I'm going to share T's 2 cents doggies in a moment. You guys know I love your doggy pics. Send me dogs. I will share. Here we go. Here's Mrs. DVD. Instagram. Give her a follow, folks. Yeah, why is it okay for a doctor to practice on us? I like it. I like it. Yeah, the Mantis is a great one that you got. Paid by the patient, more profitable. Man, my GP appointments every 3 months because of my medications. I wait longer than I spend talking to the doctor. I talk to him for 7-8 minutes. Get my meds refilled. Kneel to the Mac. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, my brother? Little neck knives are very, very, very handy. I wear one quite frequently. I also enjoy both of these. Oh, I wasn't showing that one very well. The Mini Elementum Fixie in Damascus was a gift from a Father's Day gift from the Deadly Daughter. Such a useful little knife. The Civivi Hell Dart from Osop Hell was the first dedicated neck knife purchase that I made. And I carried this thing quite a bit for quite a while. You know, scalpel-like blade. But the one that probably got the most, it's a toss-up between the, where did I put you? Oh, where did I put you? Oh, where is my baby mother? Anyway, it's a toss-up between my Elementum Fixie and my Civivi Baby Banter Fixie that the Deadly Daughter got me. Those are the two that I've worn the most. But I have really enjoyed wearing the Mini Marlin lately. It's such a useful blade. Insurance Shuffle. Yeah. Therapy that you already have tried before. You know it's not going to work. Therapist knows it's not going to work. I hear that, homie. My uncle died. I mean, he had issues, but he died because of a medication combo that was prescribed to him by the VA. It was meds that should not have been mixed. And they killed him. But you can't do anything. You can't sue the government. So, does anybody have anything exciting coming in? I know several of you are expecting your Glideman DVDs today. I have one of my Grails just ordered today. I'm going to share that again. Let's refresh this, see if these are still available. I can't believe these are still available. Folks, the ABW Slipjoint, American Bladework Slipjoint with the diamond milled texture is currently available. Just dropped today on DLT. Normally they sell out in a few minutes. I got mine, like I was refreshing it all the way up until the very second it popped up, it was added to cart. And Mrs. Deadly was like, don't miss it. Do whatever you got to do to get that. I want to buy it. I want to buy this knife for you. And this is coming in as a gift for our 25th anniversary next year. Or next month. Not next year, next month. And I'm looking forward to carrying it in my custom Dogwood Creek leather sheath that has been lasered by my brother Blue. I've been saving this sheath for almost a year until I got my ABW Slippy to carry in it. And it's on the way. Anybody else got anything exciting coming? Concept Cassowary wedding in the mailbox. Yeah. It is such a sweet Slippy. That SGP she don't play. That's good. That's hard to find. Matt Conklin's still waiting on the mailman and his DVD. At work, I carry all knives around my neck in a small pouch. Protects it from the sand and lifts up without crushing my knife. Interesting. Yeah, I get you. Griffin Co. Scout Medic. Oh, that is such a good looking one. That is one I would like to check out for sure. That would be dope if he came. Upgraded my canteen kit, flask, and alcohol stove to titanium. Nice. That does count. I like it. Man, that AD22 is so sexy. I want it so badly. Got a case XX Granddaddy Barlow on the US bit. Hell yes. Only titanium I have is in my neck. Waiting on a Sharpie order. Hell yeah. You know I don't go anywhere without one. I do have titanium that are in certain kits. But Evil Homie BDB doesn't leave the house without a G10 Sharpie. I obviously recommend following all posted and local knife laws and rules. But Evil Homie BDB says you always need stuff on you to don't make that thing go beep, just in case. And Evil Homie BDB loves to have a Sharpie on him at all times. By the way, this is part of my flight kit, or not mine. I would never. I thought about it and realized it would be breaking TSA regulations. But when Evil Homie BDB flies, he always has one of these on him. Evil Homie BDB don't fly without one. Got some Joe Izzy Jank. Oh, got to get some. Yeah, definitely. Titanium in the ear. That's interesting. That's good, Terry. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. And thank you for telling us. Don't forget your Kripple Krew gear. Matter of fact, let's share that link real quick. Or let's pop it up, I should say, because I want to show the Kripple Krew gear real quick. And then also, don't forget the Sever 7 shop, the Bluminati Ninja shop, Bluminati Ninja Dojo with his and Twisted Sisters merch is insane. We're going to share this page. Boom. Boom. Get your Kripple Krew gear, folks. Clothes. Look at that. Kripple Krew tee. You got the Kripple Krew logo. We call this the parking logo because I took that from my original logo came from my parking, my hang tag, my GIMP tag. I just wanted him to have a skeleton with a knife sitting in the chair. And if you want to flaunt your disabled but deadly status, that is the way. Multiple colors available, all kinds of stuff. We've got hoodies, the Kripple Krew or disabled but deadly hoodies. All have the DBD logo. You can get you some shorts for chilling. We have trucker caps with all three logos. We have beanies. These are the waffle knit, the bigger beanies. Then we have skull caps. This is my style of beanie. And then we also have dad caps with just the logos. I liked it with no lettering on these. I need to get that one next. And you can also have your coffee with the crew or get you a sports bottle. We got flags. You can represent your disabled but deadly status. You can represent the Kripple Krew, or you can fly the vertical DBD flag. All available right now. Big shout out to Bluminati Ninja for helping me get that going, doing almost all of it. Could be what? Could be what? I don't know, maybe what? Yeah, love it. Chicken fried steak. A great place to get Sharpies is Tack Knives. The same place where you can get the Mini Marlin. He has multiple NPE or non-permissive environment tools, including Sharpies that have colored caps and colored G10. So they look like a true Sharpie. I mean, the black works too, obviously. But when you get one of the colored ones with a colored cap and colored G10, it really looks like a Sharpie. It says it on most of them. And you can save 20% off until the end of the month using my discount code. Tack Knives, the link is in the description. My code is EDCwithDBD20, all lower caps. Or all lowercase, not lower caps, what the shit. All lowercase. And you can save 20% on some awesome Sharpies. Evil Homie BDB says never leave home without one. There's that dojo. It includes a donation section for tornado recovery, folks. That's good. Sever your sinful ties with Sever 7. Dude, okay, we are gonna I gotta pop these other stores open too real quick, folks. We gotta share their stores real quick. Let me get up I want to get up the dojo. And then I'm going to get up that Sever shop. One Moon, you want to drop your shop again. Oh, there it is. Illuminati already did. Never mind. Illuminati already did. Yes, Illuminati did all of my graphics. I wouldn't have what I have without Illuminati. Mad shout out. Mad shout out. My brother knows I love him though. We're going to share these screens real quick. Starting off with the Illuminati Ninja and Twisted Sis Dojo. Love it. You can get your dojo. You can get the random collab one. Well, this is where you shop. The other stuff is stuff that he's showing. Let me go to that real quick. This is where he's shown the other logos that he's done for folks. Some of these, like the Zax, Burning Stable, and Big Red Skull Chip, are for sale. I love the Booyah patches and stickers. Booyah for boot up your ass. But this is just straight fire. The Twisted Sis socks are sick. I like the courtside bundle. That's a damn good bundle. Basketball jersey. Love it. Ooh! Well, you can get the white pack too. She's got a knife. Illuminati Ninja coins. Poker chips. The Texas tee. This Twisted Sis tee. The spooky one is sick. Spooky blue. Another gray one. You got your dual zip hoodie. White. I like the battle tank. If you want them muscle style shirts. Mud was asking me about these. Pin set. Fridge guard. So your magnet. You get a twisted flag. You can get a blue magnet. Dojo stickers. Patches. Water bottles. Get your awesome hats. Get your beanies. Like so much good stuff at the dojo. One Moon. Our homie One Moon. All of this art is created by homie One Moon. And you can get like all kinds of dope art. Whoop. Some of which show community knives. Like this has all these blades were designed by community members, or very famous blades at least. Like that's community members. Share this real quick so you can see those shirts. Share this tab again, but you've got hoodies, t-shirts, all of this art designed by our boy One Moon. And there is just a ton of wicked stuff on here. Absolutely worth checking out. And then our homeboy Sever, he's going to be doing some collections with different materials. And right now he's doing his Zerkatai collection. These all look sick. There's going to be other materials coming as well, folks, including Ultim. But you can get the Zerkatai snapback, t-shirts, jerseys. I like the white one. I wish it wasn't a tall cap. If this was available in a non-flat bill without that tall cap, I would buy one right away. But this would look stupid on my head. I can't pull these off. I cannot pull these off. But that is a dope hat. Look at that. Awesome shops, folks. Awesome shops. Supporting our community. Robo Steve-O. Booyah. Boot up your ass. Boot up your ass. Good to see you, Robo. Todd Carr, what it do, my man? Done a Booyah poker chip? Oh, hell yes. Need to get more knife tuber poker chips. Making sure I didn't miss anybody else while I was sharing stores. He is a very talented dude. 100. A Marlin Spike tactical pin. Yay, yay, yay. I have a couple of different Ultim Marlin Spikes they could carry, that even homie BDB carries. Bought 2 titanium Sharpies. Great to have. I do have titanium. I do still recommend at some point picking up G10 in case you need to pull an evil homie BDB where titanium will make the machine beat. I like titanium for everywhere else. Have a Witch Doctor Zero Sandfield Sap, a pencil with a G10 core, yay yay, and Billy Trident G10 dagger. Man, the Ultim D-Rocket pencil, defense pencil with the cap. I would buy that in a freaking heartbeat if it didn't have a steel core. If he would have gone with an Ultim core or a G10 core in that Ultim pencil, I would be all over it. All over it. But he ruined it for me by making it a metal core. Stainless will set them off 100%. G10, Ultim, acrylic. Those are the type of materials that don't. I'm going to look at that Booyah chip the Blue sent. We also have a couple other pictures to share. Oh, I forgot we got to start it off with these puppers. We got pupper pics. Look at this pupper. This is T's 2 cents. Oh, that's such a happy looking pupper. That's a good looking boy, Brody. Yay, yay, yay. I like Brody. A French Bulldog Pity Mix. He's very cool. One Moon. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful Aussie. Love the color. Man, why we got this shit in the way? Love the colors. We got to show Brody without that box in the way, too. There's Bodie. Bodie. Look at him. Happy pupper. Oh, there's Steve L's pupper. Coming up for a big old pose. So fluffy. Love the fluffy puppies. Ooh, hand-colored Booyah. I like it. That's dope, guys. Those are awesome. Wicked cool. Yeah, I'm gonna pet all the dogs. You're not metal on the core. Yeah, always good to see puppers. When Mud watches at home, watches the lives, his puppers, Laney and Bear, go nuts because they're my home dogs. And when they hear me, they get all crazy looking for me. 100% puppers are good for the soul. Dog. Yeah, dogs are. Those are great dogs. Love dogs. Hi, dog. To me, there's just not another critter that provides as much comfort and that loves you like a dog. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, you definitely need your puppers when you get home, homie. It's been a year already. No wonder you have no soul. Not a dog person, huh, Aries? I love me some puppers. Still no mailman, huh, Matt? Matt is jonesing, waiting for the mailman to drop off his Glideman DBD edition. Yeah, that D Rocket one is so sick. Looking so sick looking, and I like the cap with it, so you can carry it on your neck. But it's ultim with a steel core or a metal core. What's the problem? Like, you can't use it in an NPE. Probably within the next hour, hopefully. Dog goes out every 2 hours just to check the perimeter. Absolutely right. Yeah, dogs give us everything. You know, it always hurts that their lifespans are as short as they are, but they give us more. It is so much, so worth it, the trade-off. I'm gonna let the puppers outside real quick. I'll be right back. Did you see a squirrel or something? Oh no, Wiggle sees a squirrel. Oh shit, you ready? Stay off the fence. All right. Yeah, Wiggles likes to tug, faux show. Pit bulls are tuggers. All right, Kripple Krew, I am getting pretty hungry. I think it's time for me to go have lunch with Mrs. Deadly. Don't forget to give Mrs. Deadly a follow on Instagram, Mrs. DBD with 2 underscores. She almost had to take out some randos that already had Mrs. DBD in their name, but she got it. If you are interested in the DBD Glideman, both versions are still available. These start at only $99 after code DBD. And satin is almost gone, but both satin and DLC are still available. Check those out. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to tag me and FerraMonster in your new knife day pics when you get them. Share them, show them off. I appreciate the Kripple Krew always for taking time out of your day to kick it here with me. And we said this earlier, but it bears repeating. Folks, mental health is important. And this life ain't easy. If you're having a hard time, don't suffer in silence. Reach out and talk to somebody. This community is amazing. There are all kinds of people that will talk to you, myself included. Hit me up on Instagram. But if you're having a tough time, reach out and talk to somebody. It helps. Don't pull away. Don't withdraw. It never makes things better. Much love to the Kripple Krew. And I hope y'all have a killer week. Until TNT, folks. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Most importantly, Kripple Krew. Stay deadly.